Let's take a look at this problem. We have real numbers a, b, and c, such that a times b minus c, all divided by b times c minus a, is equal to b times c minus a, all divided by c times b minus a. Both ratios are equal to r. Find the value of r. Before we move on, don't forget to give a like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on post notifications. All we know about r at this point is that they equal to these two fractions about a, b, and c. So all we can do is to focus on these two fractions. Now, for these two fractions, we can find one thing in common, is that they both contain c minus a, but one is at the denominator and the other is at the numerator. So on one hand, we can write r equals to a times b minus c, all divided by b times c minus a. Or on the other hand, if we want to try to look for something in common, then we can write 1 over r, flipping the fraction, equals c times b minus a, all divided by b times c minus a. Now then, we don't simply have c minus a at the same locations, but we also have the same denominator because it goes together with b as well. And so for these two fractions, if we expand the numerator, of course we know they are different, but still let's try to find something to do with the numerator because we are done with the denominator now. They are the same anyway. So if we expand, we see they have two common terms, minus ac in both fractions. And for the other term, one is ab and the other is cb. Now, the magical thing is, the difference ab and cb is b times a minus c. So it's really, really close to b times c minus a. It's just the inverse. Okay, I should say the additive inverse. If we multiply this by minus 1, then we have the same thing as the denominator. So that means if I write r minus 1 over r, then that means we have ab minus cb all divided by b times c minus a, and that's equal to b times a minus c all divided by b times c minus a, and that's exactly minus 1. Now that means we have an equation of r, and we can solve for the value of r. It's just a quadratic equation. Because I can write this as r squared minus 1 equals minus r, and that means r squared plus r minus 1 equals 0. So we can go for the quadratic formula, and r equals minus 1 plus or minus square root 5 all divided by 2. So we have two possible values of r. One is minus 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, and the other is minus 1 minus root 5 divided by 2. So this is the final answer. Please feel free to share your ideas in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you next time.